A daring heist, a mastermind, a tunnel under a French bank, and a robbery that shook the world. What happened inside the vault of the Société Générale on July 19, 1976, is still talked about today as the heist of the century. On a quiet Monday morning in the heart of Nice, France, the unthinkable happened. A vault, considered impregnable, was discovered empty. Its contents vanished into thin air. How did the robbers get in? How did they escape? The truth would leave detectives baffled for years. The Société Générale, one of France's most prestigious banks, was the vault of thousands of customers' valuables: money, gold, jewelry, and priceless artifacts. By all accounts, it was impenetrable. Its 75-ton steel door had stood the test of time until that fateful day in July. When bank officials tried to open the vault to start their usual Monday routine, something strange happened. The vault's inner door wouldn't budge. At first, they thought it was just a malfunction, but as the hours passed and frustration mounted, the situation grew more sinister. The vault was not just stuck, it was sealed from the inside. The locksmiths were stumped. The police were called, but even with all their expertise, they couldn't explain what had happened. It wasn't until a hole was drilled into the vault's wall that the unimaginable was revealed. The bank had been robbed. But how? The detectives soon uncovered a mind-boggling secret. The robbers had tunneled in through the city's underground sewer system. As investigators scrambled to uncover more, they found that the robbers had planned every detail, from 27 gas cylinders fueling blowtorches to miles of electrical cable for ventilation. This was no ordinary robbery. It was a highly orchestrated operation that had been in the making for months. Then a crucial breakthrough: the infamous sewer rats, a notorious gang with a history of using underground tunnels, became prime suspects. But they were only part of the story. The mastermind behind the operation remained elusive. That is, until the police made a shocking discovery. A name surfaced during the investigation: a photographer named Albert. The police couldn't believe it. Albert was a simple man, a family man. He had no criminal record, but his name kept coming up, and soon it was clear. Albert wasn't just part of the plan, he was the mastermind. Albert had infiltrated the bank, rented a safe deposit box, and spent months meticulously studying the vault's layout. He even took photographs. He knew the bank's security system, inside and out, and discovered the crucial flaw: there were no alarms. Over the next 2 years, Albert recruited the sewer rats to help him execute the heist. His plan: to dig a tunnel from the city's sewer system directly into the bank's vault. The work was grueling, but Albert had thought of everything: carefully chosen tools, precise excavation, and a timeline that would leave them with hours inside the vault, undetected. On the night of July 17, 1976, they made their move. They dug through concrete, broke into safe after safe, and filled their bags with gold, jewelry, and cash, over $10 million worth. They worked for 27 hours straight until it was time to disappear. Before leaving, Albert spray-painted a chilling message on the wall: without weapons, without violence, without hate. Albert's arrest came swiftly. The police interrogated him for hours, and after an intense standoff, Albert broke. He confessed to everything, revealing the planning, the tunnel, and the meticulous details of the heist. But the story didn't end there. In a final jaw-dropping twist, Albert managed to escape police custody during a meeting with a judge. As the judge was distracted by maps and drawings of the sewer system, Albert leapt out of the window and disappeared into the night, leaving the authorities stunned and helpless. For years, Albert taunted the police, sending cryptic messages and photographs to the media. He was a ghost, a legend. He vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. In 1989, Albert died from lung cancer, but his legacy, the audacity of his plan, the sheer scale of the heist, lives on. The heist of the century had been pulled off by a man who, to this day, remains an enigma. Albert's story reminds us that sometimes the most unexpected criminals are the ones who succeed. It was a heist that left the world in awe, and the police forever searching for answers. If you enjoyed this story of the heist of the century, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mind-blowing stories like this one. Stay tuned, because there are more mysteries yet to be uncovered.